But I mean, who late now? Hello. I have a pumpkin, so I'm going to paint this pumpkin. I have already painted it black because I've been trying to paint this pumpkin for a week and I didn't know what to paint it. So a couple days ago I painted it black. And that's as far as I got. So, thank you. After I painted it black, I didn't really know what to do. So I let it sit there for a couple days, drying, as I was trying to come up with ideas. I decided instead of doing something cool and Halloween-y, I'm just gonna paint whatever the heck I want on it. I have decided to make like an abstract, chic pumpkin and be a Midwest mom. Can you not? If you're new to my channel, this isn't an everyday occurrence. I just chipped some paint off. This is the Halloween edition of my makeup tutorials because I've been struggling to come up with ideas for Halloween looks, so I haven't done any. Really, dude? So I haven't done any Halloween makeup looks. So instead, I'm giving you fresh pumpkin vibes. Jump right into it. Also, sorry about the awful lighting. This is all that I can do. As you can see, I've painted it black, if you haven't noticed. So I bought these cool sponge things that like real artists use. Not really, these were a 6-pack of sponges for $5. So I've decided I'm gonna use this and this cool paint I got from Waverly Inspirations. It's a metallic paint in the color Rose Quartz. She Pretty. I've used her in a couple of paintings, so I decided to use her today. So I'm just gonna use my handy dandy. So I'm just gonna use my handy dandy palette today because I'm an artist. And I'm just gonna, this is the sponge I'm gonna use. And I've never done this before, so let's see. I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going with it, you know? I don't really know what to talk about in this video because like, I'm just painting a pumpkin. I can give you guys some thoughts on moving out because I have had a lot of people message me and text me and Snapchat me these past couple weeks about what it's like to move out and should they do it and how much money do you need to save and other questions that I can't answer. So I thought, give the people what they want. I'll actually tell you why I moved out in the first place because, and some people don't even know that I moved out. So, you know, which you should know. I've talked about it a lot. In like March or something, my mom was like, hey, so me and your dad are gonna move to Arizona. And I was like, what? Because for the past 15 years, we have lived here in Vegas. When she told me this, I was finishing up my second semester of college. So I was like, Mom, you can't just leave me. What am I supposed to do? And she was like, yeah, you know, we're ready to retire and you know, we want to be closer to your sister because she has a baby. So, you know, she's one above me. She said they're tired of the city life. They want to move out to the country. So my parents were thinking about like moving, but leaving the house to me. And that sounded like a good idea for a while. But then my mom wanted me to live with like some of her friends. And I was like, no, that's not happening. If I'm gonna live in this house, I'm gonna live by myself. Then we came upon the idea of me moving into an apartment. My parents ended up moving out of their house that we had lived in for 15 years. It was the only house I could remember. So there was a lot of emotional trauma happening then. We had to find an apartment and help my mom move. Because also, if you don't know, my dad is a truck driver. So he drives those big 18-wheel trucks. So he's only home once a month for like 4 days. So basically my mom was doing this on her own because all of my siblings are older than me and I'm the only one still at home. Well, not anymore. So I had to help her and my boyfriend. Really, it was like my mom because she did a lot of moving by herself. I'm just gonna let this dry for a little bit and I'm gonna chit chat. So my mom ordered like pods type thing, whatever. And so we moved furniture into those. We were taking trips to the storage unit to get stuff out of there and moving stuff out of my mom's house into the pod things. They weren't pods, I just don't remember the company. And also moving stuff from her house to my apartment, all that jazz. And then she finds out that the house that she wanted was no longer available. So then she didn't have anywhere to live. So then after she had moved out of her house and everything, she had to come live with us for like 2 weeks. So that was interesting. So now I'm in my own apartment and my mom's in another state, and so is all the rest of my family. So the whole like moving out aspect of it was really hard because I was basically forced to move out. It wasn't really my choice. So advice to all of you, if you have a choice on moving out or staying at home, stay home. Unless you're in a toxic environment, hostile home, then go ahead, move out. But if you are financially and emotionally and physically able to stay with your parents, I recommend you do, because it's a good idea and I miss my mama. And it's also just like 10 times more stressful when you have bills and rent to pay. It's a lot of money. And I guess we ended up moving into like luxury apartments. So we live in like a really nice neighborhood, a really nice complex, like our home is beautiful. I love it, but it's really expensive. Okay, back to this pumpkin. It's looking pretty cool. I dig it. Might not even do the rest of what I was thinking of, because I was thinking I would have it black and then I would do like the sponge metallic paint, and then I would do painter's tape and do white stripes on top. So then it would be like a white stripe. It would be a white stripe, and then the black spotted thing, and then another white stripe. I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit, and I'm gonna go get a snack. So I'll be right back. I tried to practice what I was going to do for the white paint, and I took some masking tape, laid it down to make a stripe, and that's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna go in with my Craft Smart. Okay, now I might just have to leave it how it is. I'm just hoping that I can like seamlessly cover this up, because I don't need no jagged lines coming up here. And what sucks with this paint is that like if you put it on, a hella brush strokes show. So you have to put on like 3 coats. I guess this is what my pumpkin's going to look like. Which, I mean, it's not bad. It's just not what I anticipated. I mean, she's cute or whatever. So this is my finished product. Ain't she cute? I guess this is the end of my video. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. This isn't my usual content, so if you didn't like this video, that's fine. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe anyways, because it's not every day that I paint pumpkins and talking about moving out. I will get back to doing makeup tutorials soon. I just have been tired. I guess that's it. See you next time.